I had to change my name to change my life. And I'm so serious. Like, I got to a point in my life where I realized that there was this higher self and there was this lower self, and that everything that I was doing was feeding the flesh and feeding the impulses of my mind. And for me to be able to give a distinctive difference between my lower self and my higher self, I literally had to change my name to change my life. My name is Gabriel. My given name is Gabriel. My mom named me Gabriel. And I used to go by Gabriel, Gabe. And honestly, Gabe never, first of all, Gabe never, that was never, that was what people call me when they heard my name was Gabriel. I never really fucked with the word Gabe. But Gabriel is what people would call me. And when I started this journey of spiritual alignment, and when I started this journey of doing the shadow work and getting into who I really am, I decided that my name is Gabu. And that is the name that I gave myself, Gabu. And just a backstory, I am African. I'm from Kenya originally, and I I wanted a name that had direct ties to my ancestry, and a name that really represented who I was, um, just in terms of my indigenous qualities. And Gabu is a name that I came up with and I came to, and I just think it represents who I am so bad. And today I insist that everybody in my life calls me Gabu. Actually, if you ask me what my name is Gabu because I am finally constantly in service to my higher self. And I made it like ritualistic. Like when I hear the name Gabu, I know that it is a reference to somebody different. And even when people from my previous life, when we come in cahoots, which we rarely do because I'm no longer aligned with that, and they call me Gabe, it immediately triggers this understanding that that's not me. That's really not me. Like at all, that's not me. And who I am and Gabu is an ode to my higher self, and it's a reminder that I am dedicated to this spiritual alignment and to this journey of constantly being on the rocket to my higher self. And I am never going to let that intention be beside my thought. Like I will never allow myself to forget that that intention is why I call myself Gabu and why my name is Gabu. It is this understanding that I have literally shifted timelines. And it's the reason why I gave myself that name, because I was like, I remember there was a time I used to battle like, oh, am I acting like Gabe or am I acting like Gabu? Like what am I doing? Is it serving my lower self or is it serving my higher self? And I remember like distinctively saying there's gonna be a point where Gabe is completely dead. And now I have no connection to Gabe. Like Gabe might slip up here and there, but I am Gabu because everything that I do and most of the thing, how I spend my time, my relationship with my tasks is meant for alignment with my higher self. Is meant for alignment with Gabu because that's who I am. That is where my destiny lies. That is where my abundance lies. That is where my post-trauma reality lies. And I'm super grateful and super blessed to have the ability to conjure this amount of spiritual energy and this amount of spiritual intention. Like I'm really grateful to be abundant in just the way that I think and in the way that I manifest the life that I know I'm gonna live. I like, to be honest, my current reality is sort of a consequence of Gabe, but my internal reality, the way that I move, is an understanding that the material realm doesn't matter as much as my internal relationship with myself. And that is the essence of Gabu. I am creating a reality based off of my relationship with myself and my relationship internally and my perspective on life. It is not about the cards that I was dealt with. It's how I play them. It's how I show up every single day. And I'm starting to treat my time like this resource. And I'm starting to understand that nothing's gonna stop me, bro. Nothing's gonna stop me. And first of all, I just realized for some reason when I'm talking to the camera, like I get really studious and like my office voice comes out, like my almost my white voice. I don't know what that's about. It's like I'm clocking into work, because this is work. Amen. But no, but for real, like I really think that my journey is boundless, and Like, as long as I can keep my mind and I can keep my habits and my choices in alignment with my higher self, like, nothing's gonna stop me. I'm really, like, I don't know why I've been talking. I just noticed that. Like, I've been talking like I'm talking to, like, a manager. And it's not that serious. But anyway. Yeah, man, like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like if I keep on this journey, even though I've really been isolated and I had to purge all of Gabu, all of Gabe's life, I had to purge the friends, I had to purge the habits, I had to purge, like, I had to purge everything. And even though I had to do that, like, I don't know, I just feel like it is worth it because what I'm gonna get in return is gonna be the life of my dreams, and I'm finally gonna align myself and get a community and a life that aligns with who I've always known myself to be. And I'm stoked, I'm excited. I know my future is bright, like, because nothing in my mind tells me that it isn't. And I'm so glad that I decided to change my name because I know that is the manifestation, that is the intention behind how my life will inevitably change. So I can't wait. And thank you for coming on this journey with me. Like, thanks. Eek.